It's day 21. It's Yoggtober, and we're jogging. So just get your feet moving, get the arms moving, taking breaths in and out. Hello to anybody starting today, the last 10 days. You can still do a heck of a lot in 10 days, so shake it out. It's always good to start off with a shake out your whole body, get everything wiggling and wobbling, and then let's carry on with our little jog, just as a little warm up. Okay, you might like to do some little kicks as well. So instead of jogging today, I might just incorporate a little bit of these little kicks. So you're going right down to the heel of the foot as well, keeping a good posture and keep that movement, keep the legs going nice and high if you can from the core. So you're feeling that action in your abdomen area. So just straight legs, landing on the whole foot, taking the weight into the heel. Get your legs nice and high, and then just flick back to jogging when you get a bit tired of that. You can kick your bum, stretching out your quads, and knees high. Just a little blast of knees high. Okay, well done. So now take it down to the ground and into plank. So a real good solid plank with hands under the shoulders, pushing your weight back into your heel, and just hold there. Just breathing as normal, pulling up all of your energy into your center line. Then we're going to do these Chandrasana push-ups. So you just bend the elbows and keep your body nice and strong as you go down. Into up dog and back into child's pose. So we'll do that little sequence again. Plank. Then once we've held the plank, down in Chandrasana. Up into the up dog. And push back into child's pose. Really nice little routine. Very challenging. So holding a plank. Just bending the elbows to drift down. Keep control of it. Then push up to straight arms. Hips are off. Thighs are off. So you're pressing into the top of your feet. And then push back into a lovely child's pose. Bottom over the heels. Arms extended. Let's do that again. Plank. To a sort of push down, this Chandrasana. Elbows bending. When you're ready, glide along and up, gazing up in your up dog. Everything lifts off the floor, push back into child's pose. So you can press pause and do a few more of those if you would like. But otherwise, just come back into the plank. Hold. Drifting down in Chandrasana, scooting up. Try and be smooth. Up into up dog there. And pushing back into child's pose. Pressing up onto the fingertips in spidey hands. Just adds a little extra lift for the shoulders. Take it over to the right. Left hand on top as you push into that left side of your body, and then go over to the left. Right hand on top. Push into the right side of your body. Rolling up into kneeling. And now just rolling the shoulders through a few times each way. Again, releasing any tension that's built up, and some thumb breathing. So breathing up as you touch the thumbs together, looking down as you exhale. So looking up to the thumbs as you inhale, exhaling down to the ground. Again, press pause and continue that if you would like. Otherwise, we're coming to all fours and back, push back into a dog. Walk your hands back, dangling for a few moments. Shake it out, maybe rocking a little bit from side to side, sway, and then roll up. Okay, let's jog again. Or you can do the legs straight, flicks of the feet, little kicks, just to mix it up a bit. Feel free to just jog. Keep going. down to plank now. We're just going from plank to dog. Nice downward facing dog, taking some deep breaths. Then just gently land onto your forearms, just bending the elbows down into dolphin, and then just pushing back up to down dog again. So bending the elbows, use a lot of muscles doing this. It's really great for the arms. But if it's not possible for you, don't panic. Just keep in the dog, or indeed down in the dolphin. But keep going in your own time, just pushing downward dog, back up to the dolphin, dolphin to down dog to dolphin. And holding in that dog. And take a nice shoulder stretch or upper back stretch, taking arm to the left and then arm to the right. Stretching it out again, back down to the forearms, and just try a little bit of scorpion here. So just try kicking up just a few times. It's better if there's a wall behind you. Just a few practices of checking out your core strength and balance, and then back down. Okay, pushing back up to standing and indeed jogging. So go for it. Kick out your legs if you want to, or just do the normal jog. And indeed, if you're struggling a little bit, just take it down to a walk on the spot. It's totally up to you. We're all at different stages. If you want to go for it, do some can-can style real high kicks. Play with it, be playful. It's always my motto. So just kicking out your leg, now your left leg to a right angle and hold. Really intense stretch for the quad, and then back down. And now the other leg. Just try and keep the foot flexed high as you can. Squeeze that quad, challenge yourself, and back down. Can't do that one for long. So roll the shoulders again a couple of times. Take a deep breath in, and we're just going to bend like a blade of grass in the wind. So taking it over to the left, keeping strong in the lower back, so squeezing the glutes to support the lower back. So swaying and keeping it over to the left now, and as you breathe, hold and keep pushing that right hip out, pass through the middle, the right side, push the left hip out. So just gazing forwards or up, and connect the elbows, so holding elbows in each hand. Do a pendulum swing, so taking the whole body around in circles. So do 5 one way and then 5 the other way now. Okay, roll up. Let's get jogging. Little leg kicks or jog. Okay, go wide with the legs now, take it down to the ground. So wide-legged dog and into plank. So we're just going to do some side planking. One side, then the other side. Really excellent for your strength of the arm, the whole body. So lift through the hips, one foot on top of the other. Just do 5 each side. 5 is the number of the day. Pushing back into downward facing dog for a moment. Just take one ankle behind the other ankle, just so that standing leg gets a deep, deep hamstring stretch. And then change sides. And then just get your knees down, come to all fours, and work through a cat-cow sequence. So dipping the spine as you look up, arching as you look down. So you might want to swivel your hands around to stretch out the forearms as well. So it's all going on. Keep going in your cat-cows. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Okay, just move your right knee forwards and put yourself into a pigeon pose. A nice, proud pigeon. So your left leg extends back behind you, and just work down to the ground and push back up. So don't overdo it, just do it gently to start with. bowing over the front leg and then pressing back up again. Let's do 5 on each side, and we're just going to do a little twist there, twisting both sides. So I should say rotating round to one side and then rotating round to the other side. Twisting isn't a very yogic word. So just bring your hand to the front, hand to the back. So you can use that hand on the leg as a bit of resistance if you wanted to take it further. Nice and gentle. Really nice little twist. Really great for the insides. And then just bow forwards and pause as you go into a bit of a deeper stretch. Pulling back up now. So you're balancing on the ball of the foot, lifting this whole pigeon off. So it's lifted pigeon, stretching up, and then just letting the knee dip back down to the ground. Push. It's amazing, this one. Really great for strengthening, and then hold. Push back to the ground. Go via a little plank as you hold that plank. Pause. And then we do the same thing on the other side. So the left knee comes in, right knee stretches back, top of the foot on the floor. Bowing forwards, stretching it back, a little back bend. Bowing forwards, then a back bend. Forwards and back, just count 5. And then work through your twists if you want to do the twists. And then bow forwards. Pushing back up onto the lifted pigeon. So you're pushing into the ball of the foot, the whole back leg is off the ground, and then just nip the knee to the ground. So just drop that knee down and everything lifts up. Think of space and going back. Great. Hands plant firmly down and back into dog this time. Okay, just start pedaling out the legs a little bit, or what I call walking the dog. So you just bend the knees, just a few of those, and then come into a plank. So this one's challenging. Take the right knee to the top of the arm, then the left knee to the top of the arm. Right knee to the elbow, left knee to the elbow. Right knee to the wrist, left knee to the wrist. So just keep going like that. Top of the arm, elbow, wrist. On one side, top of the arm, elbow, wrist to the other. So just get to different muscle groups of the abdomen, different parts of the abs. So just, it's very challenging. You have to take, it really works at your obliques. You have to really take your time with getting it right as well. If you feel like you're struggling, just drop to the knees. But if not, just keep going. So top, middle, bottom. One side, top, middle, bottom, the other. And let's all meet in the dog. A nice wide dog. Stretch that out. Try and get a totally flat back. Okay, take your whole body over to the left, and if you can, just grab hold of your leg and pull yourself in. Give your leg a hug. Bend the knee and lift the toes off the right side, so you're getting deep into the hip there. Take some breaths, try and balance. And take it over to the other side via the middle, straightening both legs out. Hug yourself into that right leg. Pulling yourself in. And then bend the right leg, let the toes come up on the left side, and then try balancing again. And back down to the middle. And just spend a bit of time in this wide dog, so flattening off the back, trying to get the head close to the ground if you can, rocking the body weight through to the toes, and then take the hands backwards behind you if you can. Walking the hands back, walk the feet in, roll up, and jog. Okay, come down to the ground, or in downward facing dog, should I say. And we're now doing dog to wild thing. So just bringing the knees together and then letting your leg flick out to the side as your body opens up. So So allowing the chest to be open. So you take the weight in that back foot, just keep going down, just everything slow and controlled, and you'll get it right. So downward dog in the middle, and a wild thing. Downward dog to wild thing. Keep that flow going so the knees stay together, and just flick backwards, land all the way to, and then push the hips out. So just take a moment just to look at the screen if you're struggling with this one. So downward dog, then the knees together, flick back and outwards all the way to one side. Really great one as a chest opener. Should feel really good. Rolling up now, nice and slowly, and jog. Come down to the ground, sitting cross-legged, take your left hand to the right knee and the other hand behind and look over the shoulder, and the other side. Just nice twist, breathing deeply as you imagine a thread pulling you up through the crown. Come back to the center. We're now just doing the Gomukhasana, or cow face. So your feet flicking out to the side, knees are together, and then just let one arm go up and one under. It doesn't matter necessarily which one. So we'll do it differently on the other side. So bow forward towards the knee, knee to nose, and do this 5 times. So you're coming up as you inhale, exhaling forwards. So keep that flow going, trying to push your head backwards into the bicep. So this may not be possible. You might need to hold a piece of material and hold it down as you just do a nice little stretch, and we'll change sides. So the other knee comes in front. So you're stretching out the other hip. Great one for the hip. And then the other arm, one reaches up, one reaches down, connect, and bow. 5 bows. And after you've done 5, just holding that 5th one down. Well done. Okay, now just finding your wide forward fold, swaying the body to come forward. This is excellent for your hamstrings, just swaying left and right, trying to pull the toes back towards the shins, just working your way forward and hold it there. Spend some time there, taking hold of the big toes, bowing forwards and lifting up. Just keep it moving, using your elbows, bend the elbows. Try and keep a straight back if you can. Okay, come down into a reclined position, bring the knees into the chest, and just take your knees in little circles, well, left and right to start with, and then just take the knees in little circles, just so you're massaging the lower back. Try and keep the tailbone down to the ground as much as possible, and your back of your head on the floor. Just let your arms come over the top of your head, let your knees fall out to the sides, feet together into a goddess position. Just give yourself some nice deep breaths in this position and allow yourself just to be, breathing deeply. Roll over and push yourself back up to sitting. Thank you, everybody. See you tomorrow. Namaste.